What's good with you, my nigga?
Yo.
I first wanted to say salute to you and Andrew Tate for backing that goofy bitch out the paint. And you know who I'm talking
Kamala
about?
Harris.
Come swallow Harris.
All of you guys owe me one.
Yeah,
we kept
I
Kamala
appreciate
Harris
you
out
doing
the
that.
fucking White House, baby. Let's go.
You're damn right. I appreciate it because I was very nervous myself, and I know you were going to be under fire like you already were.
Oh, bro, yeah. We had to keep her out, man. So I'm glad. She put in her book, guys. If you read her book, 107 days. She literally said in there that me and Andrew took the young male vote. So we kept her out the White House and put her back in the kitchen, baby.
Real nigga. Okay. I got a question.
No female presidents, man.
Hell no, none. Ever. Do you love the Jews?
Do I love the Jews? No, I'm just kidding. Look, here's the thing. I got a lot of Jewish friends. You know what I mean? I really do. I got Jewish guys on my team, etc. I want to be very clear about this. Some of the best voices, that have been talking about what's been going on in Gaza and everything else like that are Jewish people, actually. And someone had mentioned that before, which I 100% agree with. So this isn't like a thing like, oh, yeah, I hate all Jewish people or whatever. My issue is with Jewish control of America and certain individuals that do everything in their power to subvert our government and our culture for the benefit of another foreign nation. That's my issue.
I understand that totally. So I actually been seeing some content online, a whole lot of Muslims saying that their goal is to basically take over the West and make it Muslim. Have you seen any of that?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Okay, so what's your stance on that?
I think that's problematic. I think it creates a lot of the disdain that we have for an already perturbed America when it comes to, accepting Islam. And I think us exacerbating the problem and confirming stereotypes doesn't really help the situation. So, there's a bunch of really beautiful and safe Muslim countries that people can go to. So I don't think we need to come in and take over America and, wear out our welcome. Because I do think that Muslims are guests here, as much as they get mad at me for saying that. But I think it's the truth. We're the minority. This isn't a Muslim country. It's not a Muslim foundational country. And even if they want to go ahead and tell me, oh, well, separation of church and state. Well, okay, let's make the argument it's a secular country. It's still a secular country with Christian roots and cultural foundation, right? There's a reason why, Christmas is a national holiday and Eid isn't.
Right, because I don't even know what that is.
Fair enough.
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah.
Eid, EID, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so, because I've been seeing stuff like that, that's the reason why I asked you if you love the Jews. I mean, whether you do or you don't doesn't really make a difference, but the reason why I was asking was because it seems to me like it's like a default for Muslims to dislike Jews. Is that something is that the case?
No. A lot of them do. A lot of Muslims oppose the state of Israel. It's not really Jews that they dislike. It's opposing the state of Israel and the Zionists is what it is.
Okay, so the overreach that they're doing in every country, they basically,
Yeah, like a lot of Muslim countries are sensitive to the Palestinian plight, of them being displaced and occupied and, having their land taken.
Got you. Okay, so why don't you think the Palestinians can't simply go somewhere else where people won't be bombing them and killing them? Well, I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying because if I was getting fired on at my neighbor across the street, I would either move or attempt to kill them all. And I don't think, of course, killing them all is not going to happen, right?
Yeah, well,
they're not going to be able to make that happen. So,
well, if someone broke into your house, right, and took over a significant amount, would you just leave and, go try to find another house, or would you defend and fight for your home back?
I certainly would not want to move. But what I'm saying is, it seems
so you would stay there and fight, right?
It seems to me like it's coming to a point where
you would stay there and fight then, right?
I would fight like hell.
There you go.
Of course.
There you go.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't seem like the fight is going to go well. You feel me?
You're Palestinian now.
I mean, I could be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Allahu Akbar.
I'm saying someone came in and took your house. You literally, by your own admission, you're like, oh, well, I'd consider moving, but I'd stay and fight. That's literally what the Palestinians are dealing with.
Right. So at a certain point, what do you think they should do if it's not looking like they're going to fight and be able to hold them off? You think they should roll out or just stay until they all die?
Well, the problem is that, I can easily sit here and Monday morning quarterback it for my position in the United States where I'm safe and, I have a home. I can't really tell them what to do. I think they're but what I can do is predict, and I predict that they're just not going to go to another land. They're going to fight for their land. You know what I mean? They've been there for thousands of years. Many generations. They look at it like, yo, we're getting our land taken from us, and we'd rather die on our feet than submit on our knees.
For sure, I respect that, and of course, I'm not saying that they should leave. I would just hate to see them just. It
sucks.
Completely
it's a very
out.
Sucky situation, but most of them, I would argue, are probably going to stay and fight, which we're seeing now.
Yeah, hey, I respect it. They got to keep it G. So do you.
Yeah.
Salute, my nigga. I'm about to be out of here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
For sure.
All right, who's up next?